But first, let me give my Howard intro, okay? Alright. Do I look crazy? I hope I don't, because it's too bad. Alright. Hello, everybody. Today, I'm going to be talking about my freshman year at Howard University. It was so much. It was so much. So much happened. I'm growing so much as a person. I'm a rising sophomore public relations major from Beaufort, South Carolina. And I will be a theater minor. So, okay, I don't even know where to start. My freshman year was terrible. Very eye-opening. My freshman year was very self-explorative, and it's been fun. But like, let me tell you. Okay, so moving day, I did a vlog. After my family left, I was tore up. Let's say that. I was tore up. Like, I couldn't stop crying. Really, like, my family was really tight-knit. Like, we were really close. So me leaving them leaving me 8 hours away, 10 hours on a bad day, it didn't sit right in my spirit. But you know, I always knew Howard was the place for me. I always knew I wanted to go to Howard. Howard was like it. Like, when I applied to schools, there was no second choice. There was Howard, and then I just applied to other schools because I knew they would give me money. But if I didn't get into Howard, it was just gonna be depression because So anyways, I had 2 roommates. This was a triple. Ceilings are low in here. I had a triple, and the girl that was on top of moved out. I started becoming friends with my roommates, and we had, you know, a great time. It was a blast. And through her, I met my best friend, my BFF, my ride or die, you know what I'm saying, my partner in crime. I met Kendrick. Kendrick forced his way into my life, and if he hadn't, like, I don't even know, I probably wouldn't be, it's like, I would still be coming back here, but I probably wouldn't have enjoyed my freshman year as much as I did if it wasn't for Kendrick. Because before I met him, before I even started, like, opening my mouth, like, first of all, let's talk about this. I'm from the South. I'm from South Carolina. This is DC. This is the North. Like, people are weird. Aren't as nice and not as kind. It's not really as easy. At least it didn't seem to me to be as easy to make friends. Yeah, that wasn't fun. I spent a lot of time alone. I spent all my time alone. I used to I didn't want to call it depression, but I was definitely going through some depression type stuff. Like, it wasn't like I didn't want to get out of bed. Like, I didn't have no problem with that. It was just like eating in the caf every day alone. It takes a toll on you. And I made a whole video, like a cry out for help, pretty much. Like, I'm sad. I was so sad up here, and it was like, okay, I need to get it together because it is preventable, but at the same time, I was still trying to adjust. I was trying to, first of all, get myself together for being used to being in this climate, in this area, with these different type of people. I was trying to get a feel of the city, get a feel how I was going to be up here. Because you move, you're not going to be the same person. You'll have the same, you know, tendencies, but you're not going to be the same person. Everywhere you go in life, you're going to grow. You're going to become someone different. It's still going to be you, but it's going to be a different version of you. So I was still trying to figure out who I was, like, in this city, at this school. Like, I used to walk everywhere alone. My mom's probably going to kill me if she ever sees this, but I used to walk everywhere alone. I used to ride the metro by myself. I had fun by myself, not about to lie, but you can't always be by yourself. Especially not me, coming from a place where pretty much everybody knew me. I was never alone. Wherever I went, I knew somebody. Like, it was very, very difficult. But at the same time, I think it was needed. I think it happened for a reason, too. And I'm pretty sure Kendrick came in my life at the time that he did for a reason. But that's whatever. It's not about him. As far as classes and stuff, like, my first semester of college was fake. I did dual enrollment in high school, so I wasn't, like, unaccustomed to college classes and stuff like that. But my first semester of classes here at Howard University was fake. That was a trial run. I had the most simple classes. I had no finals at any other classes. I was supposed to have finals, but I didn't. And I think that's kind of just how Christmas semesters go. They're always more lenient because it's Christmas time. Like, so I'm pretty sure that's why it was so easy. But my first semester was easy. Except for my ethics class. That class, I got my not first B ever, but bruh, I got my first B in that class. The only B I've ever had in college classes. So that was like a But you know what? GPAs, they really not all that. I've come to the conclusion that GPAs, like, girl, bump it. Not bump it, but like bump it. Care about it, but bump it. But this semester classes, girl, second semester, second semester of classes was not it. I came here with a sophomore classification because of how many classes I took of dual enrollment. But I'm still technically, well, now I'm a sophomore for real, but I was still technically a freshman because most of my credits that transferred, they weren't going to be put to use anywhere. So credit wise, I was a sophomore, but you know, coursework wise, I was a freshman. I started taking sophomore classes this semester. I took, I think it was 2 classes that were sophomore classes. And when I tell you, I'll tell you right now, if you're coming to Howard HU23 and you're in SOC, which is the School of Communications, you're gonna have to take, what is it, Intro to Professional Development. That class is gonna test your nerve. I promise you. It's an 8 a.m. class. It's 1 credit, and you really don't learn anything. Pretty much attendance based. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 a.m. in the morning, I had to get up. And if you know me personally, you know I do not like waking up in the morning for not a goddamn thing. So trying to wake up every single Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m. for this bookie class? Huh. But it was not cute. Let's get into me trying to join things. So as people know, the easiest way to get into groups, the easiest way to make friends, whatever, is to go out to the events and try out for organizations. I'm gonna tell you guys about all of my failures at Howard University. And Destiny Stormer is not used to failing. Let's talk about that. So really, the fact that I had no friends, the fact that I was being rejected to almost everything that I was going for was really just a bunch of slaps in the face. Like, Destiny, are you even supposed to be here? I mean, I knew it, but like, are you even, like, what are you doing? Who are you? So the first thing that I tried to get into was a modeling org, and it's called Models of the Mecca. Shout out to them because they be taking some real cute pictures and stuff like that, you know. And this is only their second year. And so I went out to some of the events. They're like, all the orgs on campus have like weeks. So they're like recruitment weeks pretty much. And the event that I went to, I only got to go to one event, and it was the all black. It was like an all black event, and you had to have a pop of color. And it was not the good event to go to first. It was not a good event to go to first. Like, but again, everything happens for a reason. But I went to the event. I had to walk with someone. Like, it was real cute. Whatever. And then they had the interviews. Mind you, my eyebrows weren't done. Like, my hair wasn't done. Not that that's anything wrong, but like, at first when I got here, I didn't feel like doing my hair. Like, when I took those twists out that I first had in my moving in video, I just put my hair up in a scarf because who has the time? Like, I didn't feel like it, and I wasn't checking for nobody because nobody knew me. I was not checking for nobody. So I didn't make that. They cut me off. They cut me off. That was like really not cute. So that was my first rejection. And then what else did I get rejected to? From one thing that I did do, which is really great, and you guys should definitely like check them out. I applied for an internship. What was it? I think it was in January. I applied for an internship with Hot at Howard, which is like, and everything you need to know about Howard's source is really cute. We real cute, you know what I'm saying? I'm a part of Hot at Howard now. I'm the YouTube PR intern. And you should check them out, y'all, because I really be putting my foot in them videos. And you should definitely go watch our Springfest vlog because I stuck my foot in it. But I love Hot at Howard. Like, they really, that is something that I'm so glad that I applied for and I got accepted to. Because when, like, orgs are one thing, okay, whatever, but actual internships, like things I can put on my resume, which one trumps the other? It's like, let me stop. But Hot at Howard, yeah, I love them. Hot at Howard, it's it, period. But the other thing I rejected to, which is very recent, and it was really a detriment. Like, I was so devastated, and I realized, like, it's probably for the best. And like I say, everything happens for a reason. So if I wasn't meant to be on that ashy team, then I just wasn't meant to be on the ashy team. Howard Cheer, let's talk about it. At the beginning of the school year, they had a clinic, $5. And we went there and they were like, you're gonna have a child real soon. Never had a tryout until, until like last month. Last month was April, until April. Was it April or May? So until April, they didn't have tryouts, which is like, okay. First of all, that gave me a whole school year to be out of shape. Because when I came here, I was very much in shape. Track season just ended, and over the summer, I was outside. Like, I was in shape. So that was my first downfall. And I don't be exercising out here. Somebody on top of that. So I wasn't exercising. Like, I really wasn't eating that good because it's college. And it just like, it was kind of just bad timing. But I was so excited. Me and my roommate, my new roommate, Selena, who I love, we tried out together and it was like, it was great. It was good vibes. The first day it was good vibes. The second day some people came and it wasn't like too great. It wasn't too hot. But the second day they had like a mock tryout and that was their first cut. And they taught us a cheer, chant, and a dance. But the mock tryout, we only did the chant and the dance. So, long story short, they cut me. They cut me, you know what I'm saying? And my roommate didn't get cut. So I was still like, okay, hoorah, hoorah, let's go, let's go, let's go. But inside, girl, when I tell you I was tore up, I was tore up. If anybody knows me, like, I really love cheer. And the fact that they cut me, the fact that, you know what? It's fine. Y'all don't want this pressure. Y'all don't want this heat. So you know what? That's fine. Whatever. I might do a little something over the summer, try to get myself back together. But if I don't, it's whatever because everything happens for a reason. Like, you have to think like that. You have to be future-minded. So that was that. Those are my downfalls of the semester. I mean, of the school year. As far as Howard, Howard. You know, a lot of people came here and just complain. Everything was, oh my God, this is so dirty. Oh my God, this is so ghetto. But like, I knew what I signed up for. When you, here's the thing. When you apply to an HBCU, when you make an HBCU your #1 choice, when you decide to attend an HBCU, can this stop? You have to keep in mind that it's not going to be perfect. There is no HBCU on this earth that is perfect. And do you want to know why? I will tell you why. While we may have funding, we do not have as much funding or government support as PWIs. Also, HBCUs were built very long time ago. And usually, 10 out of 10, they haven't been rebuilt. So the buildings may start cracking up, you know, the plumbing may be acting crazy, all this crazy stuff, but you have to know what you signed up for. Do you know what I'm saying? Destiny, I knew what I signed up for when I applied to Howard. I knew what I was going to experience. Douglas is closed. Douglas Hall is closed, and I think that's permanent. They're finally starting on the undergraduate library. Quad, which is the all-female girls dorm, that everybody is so hoo-hoo ha-ha over was closed this year. So HU22 didn't get to have the quad experience, baby. And, well, that's very sad. I didn't want no community bathroom anyway, so I'm fine. I'm great. I'm fine. I'm definitely very happy that I chose to go here. I can't imagine myself anywhere else. Like, although the beginning was a bit rough, a little bumpy, like, I found my footing. I've realized who I am more so. I've realized how I am. I've taken into account how I treat others more. I've become closer to my family. When I was going through that whole I'm lonely, I'm sad phase, my mom and my grandma and all my like, if it wasn't for them, I probably would have been shipping myself back to Buford, because my mom always sent me cards in the mail. My grandma always sent me cards in the mail. I was always on the phone with them. Not always, but like frequently. And that helped me so much. Like, oh my god, let me find it. This card's from my grandma. It got me through finals this semester, because baby, I was going through it. And this one is from my mommy, and it got me, oh my god, it got me through so much for semester. Like, I had this hanging up on my desk. Like, okay, let's read it together. Faith is taking the first steps when you don't even see the full staircase. Look at, okay. It says, my dearest Destiny, here it is, the letter you've been waiting for, your first college letter from mommy. I am so proud of you and all the things you have accomplished. You are living your dreams. Destiny, you set a plan, create your goal, and follow it through. Sometimes I don't think you realize how amazingly awesome you are. Think back, cheerleader, cheer captain, competition cheer, Miss Homecoming, top 10 of your class, Howard University, passport, traveling abroad. All things that you said you would do and you have. This is just a new beginning. I know you will find your stride and excel. Jesus promised he'd take care of you. Love you bunches and galore. Listen, I was boohoo crying. I think she sent this like within the first month of school. Bruh, listen, this is something I needed so bad. I needed this so bad. And my mom has always been there for me. Like, even though she gets on my nerves sometimes, I know I get on her nerves, but like, that's really my girl. I had to highlight some sections of this. I'm just read the highlighted sections because my uncle sent my grandparents up here to me the weekend after spring break, and I got to spend some time with them. And after that, she sent me this letter, and let's see what this letter says. It says, a highlighted part at least, our time together was priceless. I am always happy to spend time together with you as we converse and share. You are my sunshine. Always pray and ask God to order your steps. Nothing worthwhile ever comes without hard work. Do your best. Love, Granny. Listen, Granny, Irvina Faulkner, that's my girl. Nobody really knows, but I almost shut down mentally. Like, it was a lot. A lot was going on. My mom, my sister, my grandma, like, they got me through, okay? Because if it wasn't for them, I don't know, Cleveland University, here I come. Because I really, Howard, like, I'm so glad. I'm just so glad that I came here. I'm so glad that I know myself well enough to have chosen this school for my first choice. I've met so many crazy, wonderful, eclectic people. Like, I think I've met some of my favorite people I've ever met here. Howard has brought me so much joy and love. First of all, Howard gave me Kendrick Lamar Porter. That's my dog. Like, and if you're HU23 and you're watching this, or HU24, HU25, whatever. HU22 is the best class. It's like, let me stop. I just want you to know that coming here, it's not going to be perfect. This was all over the place, but that was my first year experience. This was my freshman year at Howard University, the Mecca. You already know what I'm saying. I have had some trials and tribulations, okay? But God. And that's all I can say. If it wasn't for the Lord, I would have fell out a long time ago. I keep saying, if it wasn't for, then but if it wasn't for, deuces, because I would be out. I would be gone, like. But college is so great. College is so fun. Like, it's really been the best, like, time of my life, especially being in a city, because I'm from such a small town. It's just been so great. Oh, I didn't even talk about boys. Should I even include that? Maybe I'll talk about it in another video, because this is kind of long. Okay guys, bye.